Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Adore Beauty YouTube channel. My name is Amelia. In today's video, we are going to be comparing MAC foundations, and hopefully this can be your go-to guide for helping you to find the correct formula for you. So if we haven't met before, I am a makeup artist, a beauty content creator, and I also used to work for MAC. So it was my job to know all about the products, the formulas, and the foundations were some of the most popular products that I would sell. So the first foundation that we're gonna start with is the Studio Radiance Face and Body Radiant Sheer Foundation. This is a really popular foundation with makeup artists, beauty enthusiasts, and just everyone in general. This is the thinnest of the foundations that we're gonna talk about. This is a sheer coverage, but it is buildable. This is the formula that I'm wearing right now. You can see how luminous it is, how hydrating it looks, and also how natural it looks as well. So it has a very sheer, natural, radiant finish. This is also waterproof, which is amazing. This is a really good product to use if you need to wear it for a longer period of time, if you have dry skin, or if you just like a really dewy look to the skin, and also if you're going to be sweating a lot. This is a foundation that I find stays on really well. This is also a really popular body makeup. So as the name suggests, face and body. You can use this on legs. I pop it onto my neck and chest if I have any imperfections that I want to even out. I actually used this on my wedding day. My chest was more exposed and I wanted to give myself a nice glossy finish. So I did actually use this. I am obsessed with this foundation. This is my most favorite of all the MAC foundations. Big love for this one. So that's the Studio Radiance. Next up is the Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation. So Pro Longwear foundations are all about long wearing formulas that stay on. This one has a 36-hour wear. I don't know why you would need to wear your foundation for 36 hours, but it's good to know that it lasts that long. This formula is medium to full coverage. It's buildable. You will see me applying it, and I do 2 layers of it so that you can see how well it covers. It has a really lovely, dewy, hydrating finish, and this can also be worn as a concealer or as a foundation. Just depends how you like to wear it. This is also a waterproof formula like the Studio Radiance that we talked about just before. So I would say that this is the sheer coverage, and then this is like the full coverage version of it. When I worked at MAC a long time ago, this was relatively new and it also wasn't as popular. I think at the time it was still all about more satin finishes, more matte finishes. So people weren't really sure about how well this would work. But Pro Longwear formulas have always been quite popular because it's all in the name, longwear. Everybody wants their makeup to last. So yeah, love this formula. Next up, we have Studio Fix Fluid. This is probably the most popular foundation that MAC has. This is their medium to full coverage satin matte finish foundation. This is all about giving you coverage. It controls shine, it controls oil, it gives you that flawless finish, and it is buildable. So you can do medium coverage or you can build it up and do a full coverage. This was really popular when I was working at MAC to use on like formal makeups. If people came in and they were going to a special event, you were always going to pick up the Studio Fix Fluid foundation because it was just so good for events. I feel like with makeup trends being more geared towards natural radiant finishes, this may not be as popular at the moment. I know that I don't pick this one up very often anymore. This is a foundation that, yeah, I would still wear for a special event. If anything, I might sheer it out with a little bit of the Studio Radiance. You can mix the formulas together. That's quite fun to do. And it is a really good foundation still. And then finally, we have the Studio Fix Powder Plus Foundation. So this is a medium to full coverage powder foundation. This has an ultra matte finish. So you can see in the video, it is completely matte. There is no shine. This helps to control oil. So this is really great for somebody who has a really oily skin type or somebody who just gets oily progressively throughout the day. I would suggest using this just as your foundation, or you can use it with a fluffy brush if you wanted to add an extra layer of coverage to your liquid foundation. I'm gonna harken back to when I used to work at MAC. what we would actually do at the time is we would sometimes sell these together. So the Studio Fix Fluid and the Studio Fix Powder Plus Foundation, we would sell them as a duo. So people were walking out with really full coverage bases because these are two foundations. And so sometimes we'd be like, buy the liquid foundation and then buy the powder, and then you can touch up with this throughout the day, which is true if you want to keep adding more coverage. But if I was to recommend a powder to use on top of Studio Fix Fluid, I would go for something a little bit lighter, more just like a touch-up powder, one that has much thinner coverage, or a translucent powder rather than this one because it is a foundation on its own. I don't really know how many people use this product anymore. I would say it is really just geared towards people who have an oily skin type, or somebody who just likes a traditional powder foundation, or somebody who likes a matte finish. But yeah, it's still good. It's still good. It's not my cup of tea, but if you are oily and you love a matte finish, then this is a really beautiful product. Okay, so let's do a quick summary of all the foundations. Studio Radiance is sheer buildable coverage with a dewy, radiant finish, and it is waterproof. Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation is full coverage. It has a radiant, dewy finish. It can be worn as concealer or foundation, and it is a 36-hour wear foundation. Studio Fix Fluid is medium to full coverage. It has a matte finish and it helps to control oil and shine. Then finally, we have Studio Fix Powder Plus Foundation. This is medium to full coverage. Again, this has a 12-hour wear, a matte finish, ultra matte finish, and it helps to control oil and shine. Okay, I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions about the MAC foundations, please feel free to pop a comment down below. If you aren't already subscribed, hit the subscribe button, like this video if you want to see more like this, and I will see you in another video soon. Bye.